Good evening, sorry. Good evening to
Hi.
our US audience and good morning po sa mga kababayan nating Pilipino na nakikinig ngayon.
Right.
Now, when I was presented with this product a couple of weeks ago, when I was still in Naga operating our training center for natural medicine, I get curious because the guy who introduced this to me, he was saying all the benefits of everything about this product. So once my curiosity drives through me, I went to the office. Before going to the office, I asked a doctor friend of mine on his stance regarding this product, and he said, "Doc, the product is really good and it works. It works on this up to the cellular level." He was telling me. So I took his word for it because he has been in the stem cell industry for the past 5 to 7 years, and I had been also in the DNA nutrition or cellular nutrition industry for quite a while, for the past 30 years. So I got very interested about the product, and I would really like to see it for myself. Now, having visited the office and Sir Dec Valencia had presented it to me, and I find it amazing. So I said to myself, maybe we can use it or I can use it to my patients or to our patients. You know, when you find something good, it is a natural human response that we would like to share its benefits to other people. That is why I am here. Now, so I think, shall we start, right? All right. You know, the body, I always tell people that understanding health, wellness, diseases, and medications and nutrition are very, very simple. Right in front of your screen, excuse me, in your screen at the left side of your screen, starting from the left side, you will see the human body. Next to that, on the right, would be the heart, which is representing organs. And then next to the heart would be the tissues. And then next to the tissues are the cells. And next to the cells are the nucleus. And at the very heart of the nucleus is the DNA strand. That's the DNA, the X factor that is white. That's where it's got its name X chromosome and Y chromosome because male and female gender is identified by XX chromosome and XY chromosome. So generally, the DNA is shaped as an X. Now, since I said that this is a DNA strand, it is as if you are looking at a spool of thread, a ball of thread. It comes in strands. Excuse me. The DNA is made up of strands. Basically, the DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. Every human being and every cell in the body is made up of a nucleic acid. We will dwell on that later on, just as for you to understand. Now, going back, again, on the left side of your screen, you see the human body. The most common diseases nowadays in our current time, the killer diseases in the Philippines, if not in the whole world, is cardiovascular disease. The next is acute neoplasm or different kinds of cancers. The third is diabetes mellitus. The fourth is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease or lung problem, which is commonly known in the Philippines as emphysema. The fifth is chronic kidney disease or chronic renal failure in some places, or end-stage kidney diseases. Now, of all these five diseases, if you're going to look at them on a wider perspective, they are they belong to different categories. Like the top one, the cardiovascular disease, is categorized in the cardiac medicine. So people, doctors specializing in cardiology assesses this type of problem. Then next to that are oncologists or oncology medicine, the study and medicine of cancers. so on and so forth. Where am I going at this point? What I'm trying to say is that we have one body, we have different diseases, we have different medical specialization addressing different diseases from different parts of the body, and yet we are one structure all in all. So the question would be this: what is the real problem? The real problem is not actually the diseases. Let us break down the whole word. The word is disease. It came from the word dis ease, meaning to say that our body is not feeling well or unease. So there is no easiness in our feeling, physically speaking. So there is a disease or uneasiness. So that is disease. The same goes for wellness. Wellness, its opposite or acronym is illness. That's why we say when you're not feeling good, we say you feel ill. Or if you are not feeling good, you would say I feel ill or I am not well or you are not well. Now, furthermore, the body manifests signs and symptoms. Again, I repeat, the body manifests signs and symptoms. That is, the signs and symptoms are your body's response towards disease or illness manifesting or happening inside our body. The body, sorry, the body raises or brings out signs and symptoms in order for the outside world to know that there is something wrong. But the problem is this: the common human practice of our modern time is whenever we feel signs or symptoms of illness, we approach it with medication. As I always say and educate and inform my patients, medication is not the answer to your illness. Medication supports or helps in certain levels and in some extreme measures. But let us also consider that the main purpose of medication is to control, control as not to escalate the illness, the symptoms and the signs. Now, with that has been said, what are the other things that we need to look at? Medication is being given to us because it controls or limits the escalation of signs and symptoms. Question is this: why? Because medical science knows that the body will always seek its balance. The body will always seek equilibrium. Equilibrium is another term for balance. We were created perfectly normal. We were created perfectly healthy. We are the only organism on earth that can withstand the harsh pressures of the environment. We can live in the coldest places in the world, and we can live in the hottest places in the world. We can dominate the sky, we can dominate the seas, and we can even dominate the space. That's how perfect the human body is. Meaning to say, we are designed for perfection. So, if we are designed for perfection, what does the body put into measure to sustain this perfection? The body puts into measure equilibrium or balance. That is why the body always maintains a perfect balance every single moment of our breathing life. And that happens in every organ, in every tissues, in every cell, and in every nucleus. How does that happens and how does that is so? Because that is a programming written in our DNA. All of the things that our body does is written in our DNA. Everything is already pre-programmed. I'll give you an example. Excuse me. If you will see a newly born baby, a newly born child, you take it to a swimming pool, you dip the baby there, the baby will naturally float without even exerting an effort to swim. The baby can naturally withstand water surrounding its body without it knowing how to swim. As the baby grows to adulthood, we tend to drown. We lose that programming, innate, innate, natural programming on how on how our body will naturally respond and adapt to its environment. So what am I driving at? What I'm driving at is our DNA possesses the proper programming to keep us into optimum healthy condition. So as we grow older, this programming tends to get jumbled, tends to get erased, tends to get toppled over, tends to get hidden underneath. By what? By external pressures such as vices, habits, pollutants from the air we breathe, from the food we eat, and from the liquid or fluids we drink, and from the thought process we accept into our mind. So we start to reprogram our DNA, and that is called epigenetics or DNA methylation. We reprogram our body, our DNA actually, in such a way it loses its natural balance or equilibrium. As I will say, the diseases such as cardiovascular disease, cancers, diabetes, and the rest are just effects of an original cause. They are just effects of what you did 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Look, if you right now is suffering from something, if for example, a hypertension, or you are suffering from diabetes, such diabetes type 1 or diabetes type 2, and then you get diagnosed 2 years ago or 3 years ago, that does not mean or prove that your illness started 2, 3, or 5 years ago. Your illness started 15 years ago, 20 years ago, or 25 years ago. Why? Because what you experience right now in your body are just effects of an original root cause. So where did it started 20, 15 years ago? It started from your DNA. It started that's why cardiovascular disease, diabetes mellitus, chronic renal disease, and everything, those kind of things, they are classified under lifestyle diseases. Because 15 years ago or 25 years ago, you started this particular set of lifestyle that gradually, little by little, is reprogramming your or our DNA. So all of these diseases, these lifestyle diseases, had been written or reprogrammed or inscripted in our main database. That is why they are there to stay with us for the longest time ever. That is why you keep on taking maintenance drugs, not just because to treat the disease, but actually to control the escalation of signs and symptoms. That's the very reason doctors have you take medications. For them, for the medications to control the escalation or the worsening of the signs and symptoms. Because the worsening of the signs and symptoms are detrimental to our health. The disease itself, they have already accepted the fact that it will be there for the rest of our
Doc,
life.
Doc
Because
Joel,
there is no
break.
medication
Your signal
available.
is breaking. Your signal is breaking. Tsaka,
Ikot
Doc,
po ako
ano?
ng, ikot po ako.
Okay. Ano lang, paki uh, put still yung yung video mo para tsaka yung face mo para makita. Go ahead, go
Sige
ahead.
pa, sige. Yan. Okay na, sir? Yan, 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 yan. Alright, yon. Going back, no?
Sige,
Going back
sige, Doc,
po.
open mo yung camera, Doc, ah. Go.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
All right.
Okay.
Go.
Yo, let me. Yan. It's good. Ano pong signal eh?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. That's good.
Yan, okay.
Okay.
Now look, where was I? Again, as I was saying, the doctors are the doctors are there to help us. The doctors are there to help us to control the signs and symptoms through the use of regular usage of maintenance drugs. Again, those drugs are not designed to cure the disease. Okay? Those drugs are not designed to cure the disease. They are designed to control the symptoms. Now, going back, several years ago, you started a lifestyle like staying up too late. Every once in a while, a couple of bottles of beer. You don't smoke, but the people around you get smoke. So you get exposed to secondhand smoking. Your wife or your spouse or your husband or your kids or your friends or your parents ask you to join them over a meal, which are rich in fats, salt, or sugar. And you get tension, you get stressed out on work with the kids, with a spouse, or even with the in-laws. Meaning to say, our body 15, 20, 25 years ago got exposed to streams, stream condition internally and externally of the body. What is the first part of the body that sustains the damage? What sustains the damage is our DNA. Henceforth, it is the programming mechanism of our system. The DNA is in-house in a closure called nucleus. If you are going to look at your screen, at the right side of your screen, you see that red cylindrical thing that is the nucleus. The nucleus is the heart or middle of the cell. If you're going to look on the left side of the nucleus, you see the cell. The white part is called the membrane that is made up of fatty acids. The red cylinder, the red sphere or circle inside it is the nucleus, which is made up of nucleic acid. As the cells clump together, they form the tissues. As the tissues clump together, they form the organs. And the organs, when they group themselves together, called organ system, they group the different systems or 11 systems of the human body, namely cardiovascular system, nervous system, digestive system, so on and so forth. And these groups of systems, they are now your body. So from the DNA up to the body, it will take the disease to totally manifest 15 to 25 years. That is what we call low density exposure. Without you knowing, your body or our body is receiving small bouts of attack from harsh conditions. We are receiving small bouts, small degrees of attack. That is why we did not feel any sudden changes until the damage has already accumulated. I'll give you another classic example, and I think you will relate and agree with me. Say, for example, you are driving in a highway and there is a small crack. There is a very, very minute crack on the highway. And you drove past it or you drove over it without even noticing. As days go by, weeks go by, the crack, water seeps into the crack. As days, weeks, and months go by, the crack starts to widen. Months go by, the crack widens more. Years go by, the crack widens more, and it went even deeper into the ground. A couple of years later, again, you drove over the same road, but now you tend to get stuck. One of your tires gets stuck on the crack. Or, worst comes to worst, your tire blew up because of the crack. What am I referring at? Previously, several years ago, you did not even notice that there was something in there on the road because you were not bothered or disturbed by it. It did not cause any problem on your part. Several years after, letting it pass by, go by, letting it to its natural extreme condition, it worsens. As it worsens, you drove over it, and then you get stuck, you encounter the problem. I hope people listening right now, you understand my point. The distance between the DNA and the human body in general in relation to illness is 15 years to 25 years. Meaning to say, it took that long time, that length of time for us to feel the damages. Okay? It took that length of time for us to feel the damages. That is why we always say in our industry, in the natural medicine industry, I always say to people, if you are identified as suffering from cardiovascular disease, diabetes, or any lifestyle disease, even if it is just for 1 year or 2 years, you are definitely engraving your gravestone already. Why? Because that only means you are now experiencing a permanent damage. Okay, the main topic in a nutshell of this slide are two. First, all diseases that manifest begins at the genetic level, the DNA. Number three, From the genetic level, number two rather, from the genetic level, it progresses up to the cellular level, tissue level, organ level, and until such time that there are several organs that cannot bear the consequence of the problem, a system starts to collapse, producing henceforth the diseases. Have you ever heard of a disease named after a DNA? None. Most of these diseases are named after the system or organ that they are found in. Like, say, for example, nephritis. It originated from the nephrons or the cells of the kidneys. So it is a kidney problem. Okay? Cardiomegaly. It is a disease that is present or predominant in the cardiac muscle, the heart, cardiovascular system, or aplastic anemia or blood cancer that is present in the anemia or blood. Never have I heard a disease that has been named in reference to the DNA because the manifestation is always on the organ, tissue in some way, or generally in the system of the body. But if you're going to again backtrack several years after on that, you will see that they all begin from the genetic level. Now, what am I driving at this slide? We, as people, we that owns the body, we already receive medical care, medical attention by medication, laboratory examination, even hospitalization, and worse conditions, surgical procedure. But there is a big question that remains. You, you as the body owner, as the one who owns that DNA, what are you going to do to help yourself? You should step forward and help yourself generally in a way that is not against medical protocol, but would be beneficial biologically. So we will see that on the next slide. Can we see the next slide, please? Now, here we go. There you go. That's it. 30 years ago, when I was still studying nutritional physiology or natural medicine, I came upon a cliche that goes like this: the cellular theory or the telomere theory. According to the theory, number one, every human cell can live immortally. Since it's a theorem, meaning to say it can change. But it being a theorem, meaning to say it can stand scientifically. According to the theory, there are four major factors that can help our human cell live immortally. In chronological order, last is sleep or rest. So we can live, we can live ultimately, we can live, actually, sorry, we can live for several years with the absence of sleep. The next higher rank would be nutrients. We can live several years without sleep, but we can only live several months without food. Actually, our body can live without food for only 1.5 months with the absence of all the nutrients. Then Next to that, the higher rank would be water. We can live without food for several weeks, but we cannot live without water for several days. And the last higher rank is oxygen. We can live without water for several days, but we cannot live without oxygen for several hours. Now let's focus on the third rank, third hierarchy, which is nutrients. Our body, being an organic material, being an organism, we need oxygen, water, and food. The food or the nutrient makes up our total being. According to the Webster's Dictionary, food is the source of nutrients. Food and nutrients are not exactly the same. Food are the sources of nutrients. But being a food does not necessarily mean it is nutritious. Okay. Now, so our body requires food because food has nutrients. A nutrient is used for the expenditure of energy. I will repeat. Nutrient is used for the expenditure or use or source of energy. Why so? Why did we reiterate it as energy? Because an organism, particularly the human cell, is always working. So the human cell needs energy to function properly. If you are looking at this slide right now, you will see there are 32 types of enzyme, 12 fibers, 3 herbs, 3 Swiss herbs, and then 2 patented probiotics. I will not describe this or define this individually. What I want you to see is that these are nutrients necessary for biological function, meaning to say, for cellular activity. These 32, 12, 3, and 2 are nutrients for cells. So we need nutrients for cellular activity. Again, you might be asking, all right, we read the 32 types, the 12 types, the 3 types, and the 2 patented probiotics. Somebody else better than you had already discussed those things to us previously. So what are you driving at, Joel? You might be asking. This is what I'm driving at. When we say cellular nutrition, we refer to cellular activities. Now, this is the question. What are those cellular activities that you need nutrition for? There are actually 5 basics. I will only dwell on the 3. Number 1, the cellular activity needed to utilize these nutritions is detox. Naturally, our cells detoxify. Detox or detoxify or detoxification is relative to, meaning to say, removing or neutralizing toxins. Toxin is Latin for poison. Meaning to say, therefore, I conclude that our body produces its own toxin. Because you might be saying right now to yourself, hey, how can I be toxic? I live a very healthy, organic life. I eat fresh fruits and vegetables. I drink purified, ionized water. I breathe in fresh garden or forest air, or I live by the bayside. I breathe in sea air, seaside air. Those things are not enough to give you absolute cleanliness. Because naturally, if we will go back to the slide previously, our body is made up of DNA. deoxyribonucleic acid. We are made up of nucleic acid. So by nature, we are acidic. By nature, we are alkaline, but by function, we are acidic. When we are sleeping, or when we are at rest period, our body constitution rather, is alkaline. But the moment we wake up, the moment we start to move, the moment negative thoughts enter our body, the moment we do an physical activity, we become acidic. Our body manufactures at least and roughly 2,000 types of acid. One, dominantly known as uric acid from urine. The other one, relatively known by gym goers as lactic acid or muscle acid. Even our skin, when we sweat, we produce an acid mantle. And whenever we digest, whenever it is time for us to process food, we produce hydrochloric acid. Our body produces on a day-to-day basis 2,000 types of acids because by nature we are alkaline, but by function we are acidic. So what am I driving at? Regardless if you are living a very healthy lifestyle, as if you are a goat or a horse or a cow or a deer that you only eat green grass, that does not absolve you from producing toxic material inside your system. Commonly known in the medical world as metabolic acid. Meta is Greek for human. So we are producing metabolic acid. If and ever you lose the capacity to urinate for the next 24 hours, your doctor will advise you to undergo hemodialysis. Why? Because for the past 24 hours, your body was not able to excrete out these metabolic acids that had accumulated inside your system. Let me give you a classic example. You have a car. You switch on the ignition of the car, and then you pump the gas. You will see fumes being exhausted out from the muffler. Assume that everything you took in, you drank, and especially everything you have eaten will be used by your body as source of energy. Just like as your car, you drove over to the gasoline station, you pump in a liter or two of diesel or gas, which will be used by your car's engine as food for energy expenditure. Once your car use or expedite the gasoline or the diesel, you will exhaust out fumes, carbon monoxide fumes. That is the byproduct of the gasoline or the diesel. Our body, when we eat, we use up nutrition through cellular metabolism. Our body will create, or the cell will create a byproduct called metabolic acids. Now, try blocking the exhaust pipe of your car. Put a ball in it or a cloth just as not to allow the carbon monoxide to escape. And try pumping the gas of your car, and you will see your engine will start. It will die. Your engine will die. Luckily for the car, you can always start it up again. But this is the question. Can you be as lucky as the car? If you are not going to detoxify those toxins, and if you expire, meaning to say, if you die, will you be able to just like the car, reignite your body again to life? Of course not. So the body, naturally, again, from my opening topic, equilibrium, the body seek its natural balance or equilibrium. The body or the cell naturally detoxifies or neutralizes this poison. Because if not, well, you know what's next. We'll be in big trouble. So the body detoxifies these toxins. Henceforth, the necessity or need for cellular nutrition. The body needs nutrition. Last night, I was looking over at the products when Sir Dec Valencia was showing it to me. I saw cellular nutrition, cellular mineral, and cellular energy. The moment I saw the cellular nutrition that contains 32 enzymes and the cellular mineral, I already understand the uses of these two. No, not yet. We still stick to that slide first. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why? Enzymes works effectively with the, let me paraphrase it. Enzymes are less useful, again I repeat, enzymes are less useful with the absence of minerals. That is why our formulator included cellular mineral. Because in cellular nutrition, he already provided us with the enzyme. Why is it necessary? Again, we are talking about cellular activity. Every living single cell in our body, for them to be able to function properly, they need enzymes. Henceforth, there is a book written about enzyme, and it is entitled Enzyme, the Spark of Life. For our enzyme to properly function, doing its function effectively, they need enzymes. For enzymes to be effectively usable, they need minerals. Henceforth, we have cellular mineral. I just drove over it for you to get a clear grasp. Why do we need cellular nutrition? Or why do we need cellular minerals and cellular energy when we already have cellular nutrition? I am just saying and showing you the relationship of all these three. Now, moving forward. So, the cell detoxifies, meaning to say it neutralizes strong poisons such as acids and oxides, or commonly known as free radicals, homocysteine, which is a fake amino acid from eating too much consumption of red meat, and other toxins produced by the cell through metabolism and by the body through food wastes. So the cell first needs to detoxify or neutralizes this poison. Why? Because of the second cellular activity. After detoxification, the cell will expulse or excrete or eliminate or cleanses these toxins. Meaning to say, they will be taken out of the body. They will be brought outside from our system. That is the cleansing process or the cleansing capacity of the cell from the cellular level to the tissue level to the organ level to the system level. If to the system level, now you will understand the cleansing. You will start to produce mucus, phlegm, mucus discharge, you will urinate, you will perspire, and bowel movement. These five are the systemic method for cleansing out this detoxified toxin. Let us put it in a realistic connection. Say, for example, your house is dirty. You will not start cleaning the house from the outside going in. Technically and rationally speaking, you will start cleaning the house from the innermost part going out, right? You will start cleaning from your bedroom, from underneath the bed, from underneath the carpet, from underneath the cabinets, from underneath the drawers. You will start cleaning the bookshelves and then sweep all the dust out from the door from the bedroom. From the bedroom door, you will start sweeping it or you're going to vacuum it down the stairs. And then from the locker, from the kitchen going out, and then from the living room, and then from the living room door outside your porch. And then from outside your porch, you're going to clean the porch everywhere around the porch, going to the fence door where your garbage cans or garbage bins are placed. Right? So that's how are you going to clean. So the cleaning of the room, the cleaning of the lockers, the cleaning of the shelves, that is the body's process of detoxification. Then from collecting all the trashes or all this dirt, putting it in the bin bags, the garbage bag, and then bringing it outside your door, bringing it outside your porch, bringing it outside your fence, is the cleansing process of the body. The very same way your car engine goes. If you will not allow the car to fume out, exhaust out the carbon monoxide, your engine will die off. The same thing if you're not going to clean out the garbages inside your house. It's either your house deteriorated fast or you get sick because of the dirt present inside. So the cell, just like the car and the house, has to detoxify, has to cleanse out. Now, look, once everything is clean, I don't know if you were able to watch restoration channels. Me, I love watching restoration channels, channels that buy antiques, old stuff, garbage stuffs, and then what they do, they restore it. They restore vintage cars, vintage vintage tools, vintage equipments, vintage motorbikes. But if you're going to see, if you're going to watch every video, they might be different restoration bodies, people. but they follow a specific flow. What do they do first? They first clean. They first clean the vehicle. Like they bought a vintage motorbike. They first clean it, right? They first clean it, and then upon cleaning it, they dismantle it. Once they dismantle it, they look at each part, they look at the parts that needs repair and that needs replacement, right? So what am I driving at? Exactly the same with the body, with the cell. I first discussed, told you about detox, cell cleansing. Now, the third basic thing the cell does is repair. Our cells repair or replace. Can we go back to the previous slide, please? Now, you will understand me better at this slide. See, the DNA, the image below, the spiral thing, it's called the helix of life. Click more on that slide so that the next animation will come out. Can you click more on the? Yeah, that's it. The DNA is made up of four amino acids rather. That's why I told you, by nature we are alkaline, but by function we are acidic. See, even the DNA is made up of four amino acids: adenine, cytosine, thymine, and guanine. The different combinations of these four amino acid produces the 100 trillion cells that we have. Now, along the process of life, when we are exposed to unhealthy lifestyle, this DNA sustain damages. Sometimes there is a mismatch of amino acid. Sometimes there is a break in the proper arrangement of amino acid, leading to a condition called abnormality, or the technical term is aberration or aberration, or commonly known as illness, or if it progress up to the organ level, it is now identified as disease. Now, luckily for us, luckily for us, since we are made perfectly inside the nucleus, within the DNA, our DNA naturally and has the capacity to naturally repair itself. And that has been already proven by three Nobel Peace Prize awardee scientists. They are genetic engineers, and they have proven that the DNA can repair itself. Meaning to say, people, we can restore health. We can eliminate disease because our DNA, the very root of our humanity, the very root of our biology, can naturally repair and bring back its balance. It has the tools, it has the equipment, but it only lacks one. Go back to the next slide, please. Our DNA lacks the nutrition. Henceforth, this specific formula is exclusive for cell nutrition. Now, I want you to see one very important thing. Pit solution, cell nutrition of pit solution or total Swiss is not the one initiating detox. It is not the one initiating cleanse. And it is not the one initiating repair. But the second thing I would like you to see, but detox, cleanse, and repair is already a given program in our cells, in our DNA. It only needs the raw materials. As I said a while ago, the DNA has the tools, the DNA has the equipment. It only lacks the nutrition, the raw material. Again, I will use my age-old classic example. If you are a woman watching and listening right now, I do believe you know how to sew a small, small break in the fiber of a shirt. You know how to stitch. And if you are a male or a guy, definitely somehow you know how to use a hammer and a nail to repair minor damage in the house. If you are a woman, you have a needle, but you lack the thread. No matter how talented you are in tailoring, no matter how experienced you are, if you are a guy, no matter how experienced you are in carpentry, if you lack the raw material, the materials to be used to repair the damage, you will not be able to repair it. Believe you me, believe you, you will not be able to repair it. Even if you have the most sophisticated tools or equipments in the world, as long as you lack, you do not have the raw material, you will not be able to repair it. Now, what am I driving at? What point am I driving? Very simple. You might be saying, all right, Joel, there are twins, twin A and twin B. How come twin A is very healthy and twin B is very ill? Very simple. Even if they are of the same genetic makeup, even if they are identical in totality of their nature, if twin B is living in an environment which lacks the proper nutrient, although he eats, he drinks, he sleeps, he breathes, but he lacks, again, the term is proper nutrient. And twin A, on the other hand, is okay, not eating that much, but yet very nutritious. Every time he eats very nutritious food, twin B lacks the proper material to repair his DNA. On the other hand, twin A is not eating so much yet. It is nutritionally dense. He has all the nutrients, all the raw materials needed by his DNA to repair every single damage his DNA sustains. That's the big difference, people. That's the big difference. So you might say, so this is just a matter of density of proper nutrients versus scarcity of proper nutrients. My belief is supported by the WHO. I have always believed that most of the illnesses and diseases that we suffer today in our generation is brought about by lack of proper nutrients. That is why I had majored in nutritional physiology. I majored in nutritional therapy because it is my firm belief that food, proper nutrition, is a primary moving factor that will indent the human health industry, especially in the Philippines. We had been programmed since 1970s that every illness has a particular medication. That is wrong. Every illness has one relation, and that is nutrition. Now, good thing that Total Swiss was able to provide us with quote unquote what has been theorized before that the cell can live immortally given these four conditions: oxygenation, hydration, nutrition, and relaxation. So just imagine, we now have at our fingertips the proper nutrients. Now, you might say this, hey Joel, you're talking about nutrition relative to food. Why would I spend another box for a product that I can easily purchase from the wet market, from the flea market, from the groceries, right? I can easily buy fruits of my liking. I can easily buy vegetables and make it into salad of my choice. I understand that. I have the same tone of thought before 17 years ago. But the difference is this, people. The difference is technology. Now, let me put it this way. Some of you are from the States. Some of you are from the different farthest parts of the Philippines. Me, I am here in Binangonan, Rizal. Last night, they told me that I will be presenting the product through Zoom. I asked Sir Deck, where am I going to do it? Sabi, of course, you do it at home. Because I was used to doing Zoom in the office. I have to travel from Manila, going to Tanawan, Batangas, just to conduct a Zoom in their office. Now, I am conducting Zoom inside my very own room at my own convenience while having my coffee. What am I driving at here? People have already been doing meetings, business meeting, product presentation, several decades ago. But they have to meet together at a particular time in a particular place. So look at the hassle. How cumbersome it is. You have to prepare, you have to choose a dress to wear, you have to fix yourself, and you have to travel long distance for you to be able to attend this said event. But now, what are we doing? We are using what? We are using technology, right? We are able to, how many are we today? We are 42. We are 42. We are all 42 participants in this event from different places. See, because of technology, we were able to gather all 42 of us in one place, tackling, discussing a particular topic, which we did not even left the convenience of our home, right? And that is called technology. Now, if you're asking me, Joel, why would I purchase Total Swiss and take that when I can purchase vegetables, fruits, herbs, and spices from the market? Very simple. Because of convenience. That's it. Because of convenience. If you're going to take the 32 types of basic enzyme, my goodness. First question, do you know the specific names of 32 enzymes? Number two, the fiber, the soluble, insoluble fiber, 12 types. Do you have the names of those insoluble fibers? And even the Swiss herbs? If you're living in the Philippines, the herbs are named Swiss herbs, meaning to say it came from Switzerland. Do you have the luxury of money and time to travel all the way to Switzerland and go back here just in time to prepare it all? People, Total Swiss is not just offering us cell nutrition, it's offering us convenience. to achieve that level of health. You don't have to worry about which, what, why, when, and how to prepare it because it comes in a neatly packed canister wherein at your available time, you can just open it up, open the lid, scoop out what you need, and then drink it. That's all. So, in Tagalog parlance, hindi ba mas madali? Right? In English, isn't it that easy, that simple, right? So, again, in ending at cell nutrition, the cell detoxifies, the cell cleanses, the cell repairs. What cell nutrition does is it provides all the tools necessary for the effective or optimal function or activity of detox, cleanse, and repair. That's it for this slide. Next slide, please. Now, what are we looking at? What are the ingredients present in this product that contains all those 32, 12, 3, etc., etc., etc.? These are the ingredients. We need not to itemize them one by one, okay? Gum arabic, oat bran, pea fiber, gower gum, apple fiber, etc., etc., etc. These ingredients had been found out to be nutritionally dense and present with all those nutrients that we had covered in the previous slide. So, why are we showing this? We are showing this, have a screenshot of this, and then go and do your own research. So, is it really true that this a particular ingredient contain this particular probiotic or this particular fiber, etc., etc., etc.? You can do your own research. Next slide, please. Now, more on cell nutrition. The benefits. Actually, we are not going to itemize this individually. Just gave you, from the previous two slides ago, I just gave you the general benefit. The general benefit is repair, cleanse, and detox. Now, let me ask you, and ask yourself also, if your body, your cell, has the fullest optimal capacity to detoxify, number one. If your body has the fullest or optimum capacity to detox, and your body has the optimum capacity to repair, what is the effect? The effect is very simple. There are two general effects. First, your sign and symptoms related to your illness gradually dissipates. It disappears gradually. We are not curing you, ha? Remember, ha? We are not curing the disease. All right? Again, I would like to reiterate, we are not curing the disease. Now, question, Joel. If we are not curing the disease, how come the symptoms and the signs starts to disappear? How come from illness, I start to experience wellness? Well, very simple. There is no quantum science. Very simple. Because your body improves. Why? Because you are feeding yourself with the right food. If right material comes into your body, right effects happen. Illness is not a right effect. So therefore, it does not have a work. It does not have a function there. Do you follow? Illness has no space in your body. Illness has no right to stay in your body because everything is becoming right. Since illness is wrong, it does not have any space there. The body will naturally correct itself. Now, question. Did I cure myself using cell nutrition? No, you did not. Then what did I do? You just fed your body. You just ate the right nutrient. And then why did I improve? Because your body has that natural capacity. Whether you like it or not, whether you like it or not, your body will come back to balance. Because from our opening a while ago, I said the body always seeks its equilibrium. The body always seeks its balance. Given the opportunity, the body will maximize the opportunity. Let me give you an example. Say for example, you have been up all night for 3 nights in a row. On your first night, you become very, very sleepy, staying up very late. On your second night, your sleepiness becomes more drastic. On your third night, you become very, very groggy and disoriented. What happens after that? When your body finds the opportunity to take a nap, it will not take a nap. It will sleep for almost 2 to 3 days straight. Right? Why? Because you know, on your own, you will say, my body tried to recover everything it lost in terms of sleep, right? Sa Tagalog, sabihin natin, bumabawi kasi yung katawan. Tama, mali. In English, we will say, the body is trying to take advantage of the opportunity, right? So, what do you expect? You feed your body with Fit Solution Cell Nutrition. What do you expect? Expect only the best because your body is continuously trying to equilibrate itself. The body is continuously, even without you exerting an effort. By the way, I did not say, I was not able to say this a while ago. In detox and cleanse and nutrition, even if you did not, you will not exert an effort. Every 24 hours, the body is doing. Our cells are detoxifying, cleansing, and repairing every day for 24 hours, even without you intervening, even without you exerting an effort. So all you need to do is support that natural flow by feeding your body with the right kind of nutrition. Again, people, right kind of nutrition. Not because it's food, it's nutritious. Say, for example, chips, right? Fries, sodas, caffeinated beverages, alcoholic beverages. They are food, yes. But the question, are they nutritious? Of course not. So next slide. Now, in cell energy, okay, we had cell nutrition. Now, of course, the cell needs fuel to maximize all this activity. The cell detoxifies, the cell cleanses, and the cell repair. Now, I would like to give another reiterated point on detox. Uh, if you are always in the hospital or you are managing patients, just like us, there is one common denominator that you will see. Most ill patients are suffering from fatigue. Why? The very reason they suffer from over fatigue or they are all stressed out or enervated or they are very, very weak, not because that they are ill. It is because they are very dirty. All of the cells of their body are very toxic laden. We call that toxemia. All of the cells of the human body are toxic laden. And since it is a natural process for the cell to detoxify, the cell, with all its effort, using all its effort, it will try to detoxify, exhausting out every little energy it has to detoxify or neutralize toxin. So what happens? You become enervated. You become drained. You feel very, very weak. You feel very, very ill because you have no energy to talk, to eat, to walk, to move, as if you are very, very drained. Why? You did not do anything. You were just lying in bed all the day. How come you're still very drained? It's because your body is toxic laden. Every cell in your body is toxic laden, and that cell, every single cell, is trying very hard to eliminate or neutralize the toxin. Since it lacks the materials to help it detoxify, it uses its own energy. Are you getting? I hope you're getting the point. It uses its own energy to neutralize the toxin. That is why in our canister of cell energy, we provide an additional boost. Okay? It provides an additional boost. I will not explain in the individual ingredients. I want this presentation to be as layman as possible. So try to visualize this. You have a cell phone, you have a mobile device, and you're out in the field. You went out somewhere, you went on a travel. Like, say, for example, like me on my case, whenever I travel, I go to places such as provinces very far from home, and I travel long distances using bus or boat. If you're in my condition and you need access, mobile access, or you need to carry your mobile device or your cell phone, what additional device would you carry? I believe you will carry a power bank, right? Because you are already presuming, what if my battery drains during the travel? Where will I plug or charge, right? So you will carry an extra power supply or a power bank. Cell energy works in the same way. Cell energy gives our cell an extra boost. Now, why would I do that, Joe? I already have cell nutrition, as you said. Cell nutrition is used by our cell to detoxify, to cleanse, and to repair. Yes, exactly. Our cell uses cell nutrition to detoxify, to cleanse, to repair. That's what it uses cell nutrition for. This is my question now. Now, if all those three are being performed by the cell using the cell nutrition, where will the cell get its energy to continuously process all three? The cell would need another food that will be the source of its energy. In this case, it's cell nutrition. That can provide an extra boost for the cell to optimally perform all three functions: detox, cleanse, and repair. Now, what I'm trying to drive at here is I am trying to make you see the relationship and the importance of the other from the other. So this is very important that we need to have an extra source of energy because our cell, remember, the cell, even though it detoxifies, it cleanses and it repairs, remember, always remember that that particular cell performing that three duties, three functions, is already damaged and is already depleted of nutrient energy and is also under the attack of toxins. So the more that particular cell needs an additional source of energy. I hope you're getting my point, people. Next slide, please. Yeah, that's still more on cell energy. Next. Okay. Now, what are the nutrients? What you saw on the past previous two slides are the sources. Now, what gives the cells energy? These are the nutrients giving energy to our cell. What is the purpose of this slide? Take a screenshot of it and then try to do your research. Does it really provide energy? There you go. Next is, all right. Sige. Okay, move more. Again, have the screenshot. All right, the benefits, I have already covered it. Well, one that I did not was this one, the first one. Help balance and metabolize excess acidity in the body. It helps regulate the pH. In our next engagement, I might be able to discuss pH because I had already discussed on the opening about the alkalinity and acidity of the body. Next time around, we'll discuss what are the importances of having a pH regulated body. So these are the benefits. I have already covered the benefits of cell energy and cell nutrition. Now, what is cell mineral? In a nutshell, I said a while ago, in a nutshell, minerals are very important in terms of cellular activity because minerals are the cofactors. What are cofactors? Cofactors are the perfect partner. Minerals are the perfect partner of the enzymes. Enzymes from the food sources, from cell nutrition, and enzyme currently present in our body because our body also has enzymes. Our body needs enzymes, our cells to be particular, needs enzyme for every activity that they perform, such as detox, cleanse, and repair. So in order for them to optimally make good use of these enzymes, the body needs minerals. All right? So here in cell mineral, it provides us several benefits. One is regulation of pH, acidity, and alkalinity. In a nutshell, our body, again, a while ago I said, when we sleep, our body is by nature alkaline. But by function, we become acidic. So, we have to establish continually on a whole day basis our alkaline state. So cell mineral helps us with that. Helps to strengthen bones and relax muscles. This is already given, of course. Bones and muscles. Bones in terms of calcium and muscles in terms of magnesium. Enhances immunity and defense system. This is the relationship between enzyme and minerals. Rapid supply and absorption of minerals for healthy bones and teeth. Again, this is the relationship between vitamins and minerals. Improves sleep and restores circadian rhythm. Because of the presence of magnesium in cell mineral, it helps us improve sleep. And circadian rhythm, by the way, is the biological clock. All right? It's not just improve sleep and biological clock. It also helps us improve in good mood because it helps us produce serotonin, an anti-stress hormone. So that's all about cell mineral for now. For now, okay. Next. Okay. Here are legalities on our strength coming from the Australian Government Department of Health. All right. We will not dwell so much on this. I think Sir Deck has already covered this. All right. Yeah. Now, this is the first slide. All right. Now,
That's the ending.
all right. That's the ending. No?
Right.
Sir, ilabas natin. No? Can we bring out the effects?
Which one, Sir Joel?
The slide that shows the effects, what you will feel.
Oh, the effect. Okay, the effect. So let's make it, yeah, the reactions. Okay.
Yes, this is where I will end it.
All right.
Now, people, I would like you to understand it. There is there is what we call in the natural medicine world Herring's law of cure. It came from Dr. Herring, who is the author and founder of homeotherapy on the way back in the 17th and 18th century. Now, according to Herring's law of cure, you will feel a lot of things. Yes, that is right. Now, our body has two pathways to go. We have the reaction and we have the response. When we use the term reaction, that connotes on the negative side. And when we talk of response, we connote on the positive side. When, when we take the appropriate nutrients, a particular appropriate nutrients, exactly appropriate and proportionate for the cell's needs, we experience responses such as, please, skin redness, what else? Skin itchiness, warm body sensation, possible minor trembling, gut reaction, and phlegm release. I think there are still more, several more.
Naman.
Yan na lang po yan.
Yeah.
Now, what are these? You will see here, it's written as signs of immediate reaction after taking total Swiss fit solution. People, these are signs of responses. These signs only tells you that the cells are already making good use of the nutrients. Just like if you are suffering from cardiovascular disease, you experiences signs and symptoms. The signs and symptoms are not the disease. If you are diabetic, you experience signs and symptoms. The signs and symptoms are not the disease. If you are suffering from Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and or any given particular diseases or lifestyle diseases, you experience signs and symptoms. What are signs and symptoms? Signs are what you see. Symptoms are what you feel. And the presence of signs and symptoms is an indicator or barometer that something wrong is happening inside you. Are you getting my point? I hope you get my point. Signs are what you see, symptoms are what you feel. Say, for example, you have a lump. The lump is the sign. The redness, the pain you feel on the lump is the symptom. Okay. Now, sign is what you see, symptom is what you feel. Okay. That tells you, that tells you something is wrong inside the body that you have to address. That you have to address. Now, if you take fit solution, the body, in the same manner, will show you sign and symptom. What you will see and what you will feel, such as skin redness, skin itchiness, warm body sensation, possible minor trembling, gut reaction, and mucus formation, leading to phlegm release. Now, those are barometers, those are gauges that tells you that there is something right inside your body. Something right is happening in your body that you have to support. You have to assist. How are you going to assist? You are going to take in plenty of fluid. Classic example, warm body sensation and skin redness. These are classic signs that your body is heating up, and once your body heats up, You need to take in water to cool you down. Why does the body heat up? Very simple, just like in having a fever. When you are infected with a virus or a bacteria or any infectious microorganism, the body will start to heat up. Why? To kill the microorganism. That is why you're having a warm body sensation. Why redness? Redness is the presence of active circulation, meaning to say your body is increasing in metabolic activity, therefore increasing in blood circulation. Increase of blood circulation results in faster delivery of oxygen, faster delivery of nutrient, and faster extraction of toxins. Okay? Possible minor trembling because of the reaction or response of muscular cells. Gut reaction because the body wants to eliminate toxic material inside the gastrointestinal tract. Phlegm release because of excessive mucus production because mucus is another line of defense. The body tries to eliminate pathogens or microorganisms through mucus. The body tries to eliminate, okay, acid, okay, embedded in the mucus. So these are signs of immediate reaction. Lucky for you if you're going to experience immediate reaction. But this is not relative to all people who's going to take it. All right? Some of you might experience one or two or almost all of this. Some of you may not. Some of you might not experience anything at all. Now, what do I need to watch for? You need to watch for the signs. You need to watch for the signs. Why? Because they will be your barometer that my cells, that your cells is already making good use of pit solution. Okay, I will repeat that those are signs that the body or the cells are now making good use of pit solution. What happens if I miss any or all of these signs? There are only two reasons if you miss any or most of the signs. Two reasons why. One, you might be taking too little. Two, you might be overloaded with toxins and damages in the cells. What is the answer? The answer is very simple. You increase the dosage. Very safe. It's just like this. Say, for example, you are going to, you have a house. I always use the house and the car as point of reference or analogy because it's the most common thing we have or we see in our daily lives.
Yeah.
You have a house. Half of the house, so there are two houses. Half of both houses gets destroyed by an earthquake or a typhoon or a cyclone or whatever. But just both houses have their half of it got destroyed. The first house has one carpenter fixing it. The other house has 100 carpenters fixing it. Let's call the first house House A with one carpenter, and then the second house, House B with 100 carpenters. Now, if I'm going to ask you, which of the two houses will get fixed quickly? I would believe you will answer House B, the house with the most carpenters. If I ask you why, the very simple answer will be, of course, it has a lot of people, plenty of workmen fixing it. That's why it will get fixed easily and faster. The same way with the body. If you're taking too little of its solution and you know that you need more of it, don't expect a faster response because you are keeping it from yourself. But if you are taking enough or so much of it, that's what we call cell tissue saturation. You need to saturate the cell and the tissue. In order for these things to happen, you have to have a level called cell tissue saturation. Meaning to say, you have to saturate all of your cells or all of your tissues with pit solution that they will have no place for the toxin but to eliminate it all. But if you're taking too little of it, don't expect as much response as you would have expected. Okay? So okay, I think that covers it all for today.